Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. I'm playing this on Wednesday the 12th of October. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload it though. But anyway, the game in question is from dated the 11th of October, and it's a Doc's Daily Hard Level Sudoku from John Musgrave. Thanks again to his excellent series of daily Sudokus, which are always fun and mostly tough, sometimes impossible, I find. Anyway, I'm not sure if today's going to be impossible or not. Probably not, since you are watching this video. That means I do get to the end somehow or another. But for those of you who... Okay, first up, before I go any further, I should say I'm sorry. I should apologize for the sound quality, but it's kind of pushing mid-morning here, late in the morning, I suppose. And that means I need to have my air conditioning on, so that means I've got to use some weird software to try to get rid of the background din. And apart from that, those of you who play notation free, good luck, but I do not even attempt these games. I just simply don't even attempt to play them notation free at all. So I shall just begin with pencil marks from the beginning, from the off, and that's how I shall continue with the game throughout. So word of warning to notation free players, I can't play these games like this. I really can't. And usually there's a extreme logic puzzle at the end, so you know, that kind of stuff I just find too tricky. You should know that I'm not going to explain the rules of Sudoku, of course, because you're attempting this game and you don't know the rules. I should just, well, I would suggest you not, if you've never played the game before. So I'm just going to put in some Snyder candidates first, of course. And also possibly if I see a row or a column within a block that can be limited, I'll do that as well. Oh, okay, we've got ourselves a 6 here. We've actually got a 6 just here. Look, we've got 6s blocking across and down like this, so we get ourselves a pair of 6s here, and that means 6 is blocked from here and blocked across this column, row, sorry, and up this column here, so we actually get ourselves a 6 there. Line blocking up here and across here, so you can place a line there. Okay, I've just spotted we don't have a 5 in this middle row, so 5. Well, you know, if you see something, right, you should always do it immediately, right? So I see there's a missing 5, so let's put that in now. And let's continue with the candidate for 5 as well. Oh, another good one. Look, 4 is blocking these two squares. We need a 4 in this row, so that's our 4. Now I had 8. I'm only putting in pairs, right? So if I overwrite one, I know I've got 1 to go. So that's the beauty of the Snyder candidates. I was doing it years before I ever knew it was called Snyder. I worked it out by myself, as many of you probably did. Worked out that, you know, pairs were useful in that way, and afterwards found out on the internet, when I started using the internet to look at Sudoku, that it was actually called Snyder system. And I said, really? I've been doing that for years. This has got to be 3s, right? probably many of you worked out your own systems on things and then found out later that somebody else had done it as well. Now this 4 that we put in eliminates that square there, doesn't it? So let's put a 4 up there. And now we can put 4s as a pair down here as well. So 4s, we've got left and right column. So down here, only looking here, we've got a 4 blocking there, so 4 must be here. This one can be eliminated. We'll place our 4 there. Okay, I'm going to go back to 1. I know this is a bit kind of mundane when you're doing this kind of stuff, but for these kind of games, I just can't play them in any other way, really. Okay. Right, now I'm going to go through and probably just go on with the candidates, because I think I've done what I can. Right, let's go and put in the candidates. I'm going to start up here because I rather like this 2 and 3 limiting here and this 1 pushing up here. That's the only 1 on the board, so I might as well start over here because at least we can see something happening with the 1. So 1 blocks up here like this. So we got ourselves 1 there. We've got 2 blocking up here, right, like this. So no 2s allowed there. So 2s are possible there. The 3s are the same, blocking up in the same way. Well, actually, I suppose that's 1, 2, 3, but there's 5 squares there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what are we doing with the 5s? 5 blocks up here and across here, so we get ourselves 5 in those squares. 6 blocks. No, 6 is done. 7. Oh, there's an 8 blocking here. So this is going to be a single 7, isn't it? Look, we've got 8 blocking across here like this. So 8s are going to go in these squares, right? In this square too, excuse me. And that means that this is going to be a 7. It has to be a 7. Okay, so now we can put 7s as a pair down here. So now if 7 is limiting these two squares, stopping these two squares, and we've got a 7 down here, we know that's a 7, and now we can put in our 5, and then 5 down here, 5 down here, that's a 5. Okay, that's got to be a 9. Look, we've got the 9 blocking up here. We need a 9 in this column, so that's a 9. This will be a 1 to finish. And this 9 is no longer true. Let's remove it. And so we are going to be putting 9s as candidates down here. And this 1 means we can get rid of that candidate 1 there as well. All right, okay. I'm going to check in case we can do any more stuff on pairs before I go any further, because as I've mentioned many times, these games are a real pain. No, not pain is the wrong word, of course, because they're really enjoyable, but they are really tough. Oh, okay, let's. Of course, the missing digits here are what? 2 and 3, right? No, 3 and 1 and 3. Sorry, 1 and 3. Right, try again. Okay, this 7 is no longer true. Let's remove it, and now we can place our 7 here. Now I've only got 1 6 in this box, so 6 must be here. 6 blocking down here, 6 down here, and across here. So 6 in that square. Which is going to give us a pair of 6s down here. We have a pair of 9s up there as well. Gradually our Snyder candidates are taking shape, I think. A pair of 2s here now. Now we have a pair of 5s here that we didn't have before, and that's going to give us a pair of 5s up there. Okay, I think that's probably it. I think I've done that, so I think I'll get rid of this middle shoot. This middle shoot is almost done. I think we're only missing digit 1 here, aren't we? Everything else is done, isn't it? We've got 1 to go in these squares here. And I think everything else is done. So, yeah, to the, okay. So, well, I've done this block up here. I could try it down here with the one blocking down here. So we've got 1s available in those squares. We've got 2s blocking here, and we've got pointing 2s here. So we put 2s in those squares. We've got 3s blocking across here and 3s blocking down here. So 3s are available there. We've got 5s blocking down here and 5 across the middle here. Those are 5, 6. We've got this is going to be an 8, isn't it? We've got 7s blocking across here and 7s blocking down there. Yeah, this is going to be a single 8. We've got 9 already, so 7s are here. This in fact must be an 8 we can place. That's good because we can get rid of our candidate 8 there. And it also means that when we go down like this, across and 8 down here, we've got ourselves a pair of 8 and 5. Yay! Yay us! 8 and 5. Let's also put the 8s up here. Oh, look at that, we've got 8 and 5 up here as well. That's nice, isn't it? Okay, so then we can get rid of that 9. And we can place our 9 here. And we can delete that 9 and place our 9 here. And we can delete that 9 and give ourselves a 9 there. Right, so we've only got 2 digits missing here and here. They are 1 and 3. Do we know which is 1 and which is 3? No, we don't, but we'll put them in. Okay, and now I didn't have a chance to even examine this block over here. I put the 8 in and went off doing things with digit 8, but I should look at it first and see if there's anything useful. We've got 5, 6, 5, 6. It looks to be okay. 2, 2, 3. Yeah, it all matches up, doesn't it? Good thing is error checking as well. Good thing to do, I think. 2, 5, 7, 2, 3, 5, 7. There's too many numbers in. 2, 3. Well, I can't see anything just yet. This is done, so we may as well do this block over here. So let's finish off the candidates then with 1s appearing in these squares, like that, and 2s blocking across here. So, oh, but we've got, oh, hang on a second, we've got 1. Is this a pair of 1? No, we've got 1s here. No, 1s are there, sorry. So 2s are still possible there. 7, 7 like that. 8, 9. Okay, let's go forward and see. Now, seeing this 2, 3, I immediately spot 2 and 3 here. Now, and there's only 4 numbers missing here, right? So this has got to be 4, hasn't it? It means that missing numbers have to be 2, 3, and 4. Without even checking across the row, I know 2, 3, and 4 are missing because I can see 2 and 3 here, and I can see 4 there. And I can only see 3 empty spaces. Anyway, so this can't be 2 or 3 because we've got it in this column, so this has to be a 4, and that's going to give us a 4 here, and let's delete the 4 here, and let's get rid of, oh, this is, look, we've got 1, 4, 1, 2, so now we know this is our 1, and that's our 2 then. We have 1 here, so that's going to be 3, this is our 1, 3 here gives us a 2 there, and a 3 there. Okay. Making good progress. And of course this is going to be 2 or 3, but can we say no, we've got 2s blocking up like this. So 2s are going to be a pair there, but as for the 3s, we don't know yet. 3 just blocks up here, so 3 could actually still go anywhere there. How about our 1s? What do we know? 1s block like this, so we have ourselves a pair of 1s like that. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 5, 8. Okay, looks good. Again, error matching 2, 3, 2, 3. Yeah, looks to be in order. Is that everything? I think it is, right? Okay, so over here then we are looking for 2s, which could still go anywhere. And 3, yay, us 3 blocking up here, so that in fact is a 3. So then we can remove these candidate 3s along there, like so. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Are we left with a single 2 up here? Yes, we are, because look, 7 blocks there, so that's got to be the 7. So that's in fact 2. So we can get rid of candidate 2 along there, like that. That's good. That's very good. 2's, 2's, okay. And now 7. We get rid of those candidate 7s, and we can place a 7 here, and we can remove candidate 7s over there as well. Now we've got a 2 here already, so this cannot be 2. We can remove the 2 first of all, and then we can place our 2 here, and that means we can remove candidate 2 in the square. And probably we are at the logic stage of this game, because as I've said to you when I started, these games inevitably have some kind of logic ending, some ending that we need to use Sudoku logic to finish the game off. And I suspect that's where we are now, but I should just double check that by going through and seeing what's available. And 9 is done. Okay, so now when I was going through that, I rather fancied either 1, not 2, or 3. I think one. Okay, if I'm gonna have a look for links, single-digit AIC, which I tend to be able to find. XY chains I find really difficult, but X-chain AICs I think are okay to find. Now what I notice is that we've got some pairs like this, some conjugate pairs like this, and they are also offset kind of on diagonals, and I find that that's often a good place to start looking. So please bear with me a moment, okay? Okay, I've seen one, right? So, okay, we're looking at 3s, right? And I'm going to start here on this 3, and I've got a strong link to this 3 down here. Strong link means it's a conjugate pair, okay? Weak link here. Now, in this case, it's also a conjugate pair, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be because it's a weak link. strong link here, conjugate pair in this row. So that's strong, right? So we start here, we go strong, weak, strong. So end on a strong link, and then starting point, ending point. This is what we can see, this square here. So we will remove the candidate 3. And you know what? Since this was pairs of 1 and 3, I'm going to come back and do 1s, because there may be think the same. Yeah, it's the same, isn't it? Look, starting on 1, strong, weak, strong, up here, right? Got it? Start here, strong link here, weak link here, strong. I thought it's because the 1 3 1 3, right, like that. Okay, so again, so this means we can remove digit 1 from there. Okay, so we got rid of, okay, look at this. Now we've got a pair of 5 and 8. That's beautiful, isn't it? Now we find ourselves with a pair of 5 and 8, and we see a 5 6 here, so immediately we know that that is not a 5. It must be a 6, and down here we're only left with the option for 5. Nothing else. Now we can get rid of these candidate 5s. I've got to be careful to make sure I remove everything that can be removed. What about this 6? There's only one 6 available down here now, so let's place the 6, but let's also get rid of candidate 6. In fact, 6 is actually finished. Now this 5 8 that we have up here, I've also got to get rid of that candidate 8. Like I said, got to be more careful than I am on the newspaper type Sudoku games, really. Oh, well, that was very nice. Now down here, look, we've got 1 and 2, so this can't be 1 and 3, can it? It's got to be 3, because it cannot be 1 or 2, and then this has got to be 7, because we've only got 1 and 2 left there. We've got 3 here now, so that will be 7. Now 7 blocking this square, so this is an 8 and this is our 7. Our 8 means that neither of these two squares can be 8, and that's going to leave us with a 5 up here, putting an 8 into that square, 5 into that square, and removing candidate 5 from here. Now we've also got 5 here. This was a pair of 5 and 8, so the 5 is in this square rather, and the 8 is in this square. That gives us a 1 over here and an 8 in here. Now 1 gives us a 3 here and a 1 here. That gives us a 2 up here and a 3 in that square, 2 in that square. Compared to many Docs Hard games, this has been a much easier game. I'm using the past tense because I believe it's over, which is a dangerous thing for me in a Docs level, but it is, it's done now. So that's an 8, isn't it? And then 3 will go here, and to finish the game, yay, us! Okay, so compared to many of Doc's daily Sudokus, and you can check them out every day if you're so inclined, that was a rather easier one to finish. I found it with two X chain AICs, but it was actually the same chain, 1 and 3, the same really. Okay, well, that's rather excited me. I'm always happy when I can finish one of Doc's games. Thanks again to John Musgrave, the setter of those puzzles. Okay, I'm not sure when you're watching this because I have no idea when I'm going to upload it, but anyway, join me for other Sudoku on this channel. Bye bye.